Hello dear, welcome back to my channel. Here's where fun and lifestyle collide. You'll get entertaining content that will help you live your best life, from style tips to travel hacks. You get all of those, so what are you waiting for? Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Today's video, it's going to be about tips that help you save money as a Kenyan University student. So if this is for you, thanks for clicking. Get ready to be entertained and informed at the same time. So from experience, it's hard to live within a budget when you're a student, but I'm here to share some of the tips that have helped me save money and make the most of my spending while in uni, which has been very challenging, but here are some of the tips that I hope can be helpful. At the end of the video, I'd like to ask, as a student, have you ever had a time where you did have to stretch your budget because of one reason or another? And if so, try to comment down in the comment section below, and we'll share our experiences and maybe help each other grow in that. Okay, so for that question, if you answered yes, here are some tips for you. Hope they might help you. So first off, let's get into the first tip that has helped me. The first one is setting a budget. I know that's a painful thing to hear. Well, it's one thing we all know, but most of us prefer not to do. So yeah, get into a budget. Even in uni, getting into a budget will help you build more. What I mean to say about getting into a budget, try to budget your spending on a monthly basis. I know you're a student, you don't make any income, but for the money that you receive, whether it be from a student loan or from the money your parents give you, it will be most efficient for you to get into a budget. It also helps you know what is your priority, so that you don't get to be surprised about some expenses that you know are core to your studies, yet to spend them on other things that for that point in time don't really count. So like, it's for your own good to make a budget to the little money that your parents send you, or the little money you get to make on the side. I know some of you have side hustles, or for the little money you get from the student loan. Get into a budget, set aside money for entertainment. Being a uni student, you need to let off some steam. Entertainment, food, stationaries. You're in school, remember you're going to need school supplies. Best one is the one that has worked for me the most. The second tip is make use of student discounts. I know some of you don't really follow up, but there are so many avenues to get student discounts. By that I mean like offers that focus on you as a student, so giving you a cheaper price, so helping you spend less for the things you actually need or enjoy doing. Many places offer student discounts that you need to take advantage of. One of the first ones that I know, but I know some of you don't really think it's for uni or didn't take advantage of it from the perspective of a uni student, is the back to school offers. Most of you take it's for high schoolers going back to school or primary school kids, but back to school offers can count for you too as a student. Yes, you're in uni, but you're still in school, so it still counts as a student discount that you might want to go for. It's really helpful because during that period, maybe for back to school offers, you get to get your stationeries at way cheaper prices and at more convenient rates. Even school supplies, for those who really use them on a frequent basis, you might need to take advantage of such opportunities. Another student discount that it's very convenient and also a source of entertainment is movie offers for students. IMAX does that. You can check on their website. They do offer students offers in which generally around 200 to 250 when you have a student ID. And if you want a place to chill, like if you're in JQuat, you do know the JQuat, it's a garden or something. It's a very beautiful place for taking pictures and all. If you have a student ID card, you get to enter for only 50 bob. If you don't, it's 200. So you can see that's already like cutting the price for a student for like 4 times. This applies in many areas. For pizza, places like Pizza Inn, not Pizza Inn, I think it's Pepino's. They do offer like pizza for price of I don't remember the offers, but it's like what, 2 for 1. Yeah, you get to pay for one, but they give you, I think it's every day. So if you like eating out, that's a cheaper option. Take advantage of the discounts they offer. This includes supermarkets, movie theaters, shopping stalls like Mr. Price. They do have student offers, so just follow up, just search on the internet. You might find something that works for you and it's very convenient for you. And another survival tip that you can swear by is trying to cook at home. Eating out can be expensive, so cooking your own meals can be a great way to save money. And this can be even more convenient when you do your own grocery shopping prior. So this makes cooking easier than when you want to cook, is when you get to go to the mall or supermarket to get 1 or 2 things for you to cook. That will be so inconvenient, that will even discourage you from cooking. Because let's say you want to make some food, rice or something, that's when you go out and buy rice, the spices. No one has the energy for that. But when those things are in the house, you just have to get up, turn on the stove, and you're good to go, and you're out there cooking your meals and enjoying your meals at home, at which is more convenient than going out and spending twice as much for something you would have easily made at home, knowing very well you're stretching your budget by going out. But if you can afford it, it's nice to go out sometimes. But if it will make you stretch your budget above what you planned for or what you expected, it's better to just cooking at your house, have a nice meal, cook whatever you want, enjoy yourself. You can enjoy yourself at home. You can watch recipe videos on YouTube and learn to experiment with your diet, your meal plans. There's so much to explore in terms of cooking at home, and we have the internet to thank for that. So don't get to miss out on such an opportunity. Another tip is comparing prices for different stores before you get to spend. Like, let's say if you like thrifting, there's so many online shops on Instagram. If you want a piece of clothing, that's search it on Instagram and just compare the prices for different shops. Or you can go to physical stores. We have Think Twice. It's the one I like to go to. It has very nice clothes, cheap too, and yeah, very convenient. So I like to go there and just pick out a few items because they're cheap. But you can also, let's say if you prefer Think Twice, and then you can go to other thrifting stores. I know there's so many around here in town, in Juja. There's so many, so you can compare. Just walk into the store, take a look, take a peek, try on something, and if it works for you, just buy it. And then maybe you can go and then look in another store for the same item. Look, if it's cheaper, then go and buy from there the next time you get to buy an item. And that will help you save coins that you can use in other areas in your life, like maybe having fun sometimes during the semester. Let's say you have a car while in campus. An option that will help you save cost is maybe carpooling. It's also safe for the environment too, if I may add. So for carpooling, I'd put it in the context that, let's say you have a friend or classmates, or a few friends or classmates that you move around together a lot. Each of you can chip in for the fuel and all, so that whenever you guys are moving around, they get to use your car, and they already contributed for the fuel, thus saving you the cost of fuel, and also having the chance to move around in your own car at a cheaper price. I know that works for many people. You can ask a few of your fellow students who have cars, and you get to hear like it's a life-saving tip. If you have a car, you better use that idea. It will help you lots, save you lots too. Another tip, this is for those who are addicted to shopping in these common malls, marts, supermarkets. Mostly if you're a fan of Quickmart, I am. Quickmart and other stores in Kenya get to offer loyalty programs to people when they shop, so you get to earn points by shopping and shopping as frequent as possible. So for the points you get to redeem them for other products you might want from the same stores. So I'd advise you as a student and you frequent certain shopping shopping mall or mart, I advise you to first do your research, find the shops or marts that offer the loyalty offers or discounts, if it's Nakumat, Quickmart, all those supermarkets, and then sign up for them. When you sign up, you're given a card. So each time you shop, your points get added into the card. So the next time when you come to shop, you get to use your points to redeem them for other products and goods that you might like. So it's very helpful, to save you a lot of coins when it comes to shopping. Mostly for those who like to do monthly shopping, it's very handy. Yeah, that's optional but very beneficial if you're an entrepreneurial person or you have an entrepreneurial mind. This will come through in handy. So what I tell you is, try, if you can, and you have a skill that you know you can sell or can help someone out there, try to get a side hustle. Try making money off the things or skills you have or have acquired while in school. You never know, the money might come through for you in several other areas that you might not. So making it easier for you not to stretch your budgets so as to accommodate your needs or your wants at any point in time. So get a side hustle, I mean, because obviously you're focusing on school. That's the main point here. So try to get something that won't demand so much of your time, but will also earn you money at the same time while you're in school. This will help you not have extra worry of about where to get more money to cater for your expenses, when sometimes your needs get to escalate with time. And yeah, maybe you're growing older, you start to care about your skincare, you're going to need more money. You're older, you start to worry about your self-care, you're going to need the body scrub, exfoliating creams and all. Like, your needs get to evolve with time, so meaning your spending gets to get higher and higher with time. So like, you have to reflect the money you're getting with the needs you have. That's key. That's the final one I can say. Another tip that I would use is on transportation, saving on transportation costs. So for this, I don't know who it applies to. Maybe some of you have cars, some don't. Some prefer using cabs, and some prefer using matatus, some prefer using motorbikes to move around. So it all depends on you, but the key thing is trying to optimize your option to fit your budget. Let's say if you're someone like let's say you have a car while you're in the car pants. Well, let's say you Okay, this also applies to people who like to use cabs. If you like to move around a lot in cabs, you don't like motorbikes or those are the means matatus, and you like using cabs, get a friend or friends or a group of friends or your classmates that you like to spend time around and that you move around a lot together, and find a way of always trying to carpool, meaning go out around 3 to 4 people each time. That means for the price you'd have paid as a single person, you get to share the cost, and it will be cheaper. So you get it, like for a ride of 400 shillings, you're 3-4 people, you get to only pay around 100. That's like saving you like your cost by like 4 times. That's a great save and a good way to save on your coins while moving around in cabs. I hope that helps. Also, for those who like to use public transport, you can use motorbikes. Motorbikes generally range around from 50 to 100 to 150 shillings or 200, which is cheaper and it's fast, convenient, but you can also save the cost if there's someone you like moving around with. You can, like, they carry up to 2 passengers at a time, which is good. If you have your friend always and you're like going to the same area, when you use a motorbike to go to the same area, you get to save on cost by like around 30 to 40%. You'll pay 40-30% less than what you would have paid if the two of you are traveling individually on different motorbikes. That's a tip I've come to learn while in campus. I've used motorbikes a lot, and that has helped me also a lot. Seventh tip is to sell unwanted items. Some of you, I know you have a lot of things you don't use. Maybe your wardrobe. I do to have sometimes. I do have a lot of clothes that currently I do not wear. So there are some sites that do offer like options for you to sell your used items that you do no longer want to use, but they're in good condition. You can sell them on Gigi if you're Kenyan. I don't remember those other sites, but you can look them up on the internet. Just find your clothes that you do not use, take good pictures, iron them, just make them presentable, post them online, and you'd get to sell them. So instead of just crumbling up stuff and just crowding your closet and whatever, when you can easily get rid of them and then use the money to get new stuff that you prefer and you will use, like that's a better option. Always sell the ones that you do not want, or if you are a charitable person, you can give them out. Don't avoid, what is it called, like crowding your space with stuff you do not use. In most psychological researchers, they say it's not healthy to have a crowded space. Always try to minimize whatever you have in your environment for your mental well-being and also your organizational skills to pick up. It will be nice for you to do that. So that tip was, try selling unwanted items. There are several sites. You can sell them to your friends, classmates who might have seen you with a piece of clothing and you're like, why did you get that? Like, it's your time to shine. Just use that opportunity and just sell them, save them coins, get them coins. It's not the last one though. It's avoid impulse buying. That's what the first tip was. Try to budget your way in school, because impulse buying will mess up with the budget so bad. Like, you'll be left stretching your budget even for your basic needs, which is not really the nicest thing. It's not even the best situation to be at while in school. It causes a lot of stress. So it's better to stick to your budget, avoid impulse buying. For all of you watching, those are the tips that have helped me save money as a Kenyan University student. I hope these tips can help you too. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.